Nintendo, one of the most dominant and innovative video game companies in the world. There's no question the power Nintendo has in the video game market, and throughout the years they have proven their dedication and effort to providing their consumers with binge-worthy gaming. A company that started as selling game cards, eventually grew into a company leading the charge on changing the gaming world, whether it was cordless controllers with the Wavebird, motion controls with the Wii Remote, or the Wii U gamepad. Yeah, we know the Wii U sucked, but just give it some recognition. A company that has produced 8 home consoles, 8 handheld consoles, and thousands of games. But recently, I couldn't help but ask, has Nintendo become lazy? It wasn't until 2018, only a year into the Switch's life, that I started to ask this question. We first got Tropical Freeze, a game first released in 2014 on the Wii U, ported to the Switch. They added in Funky Mode and sold it as a new game. I, of course, had already bought the game on the Wii U, so I had no interest in buying a game I had already owned. Then a couple months later we got Captain Toad Treasure Tracker on the Switch, another game originally released on the Wii U, and one that I had already bought. For some, these might have been new games, but the reality is they weren't new games, and I was starting to get frustrated that no actual new games were being released. And the trend continued throughout the years. We got 3D All-Stars, Super Mario 3D World, Mario Party Superstars, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. These are all great games and I'm glad we have them, but at the end of the day, they are just remastered games or games with remastered content from older games. There's even Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. In this case, I never owned the original version of Mario Kart 8, so I didn't mind that we were getting a deluxe version. But what really irks me is that it's been 8 years since the original Mario Kart 8 came out, and instead of Mario Kart 9, we just get paid DLC of old courses, but just remastered. I truly can't help but think that Nintendo has been focused on banking more money by doing less and just remastering old content. And it's not just the recycled games or content that leads me to believe Nintendo has become lazy. It's the lack of content in the new games that we do get. One example is Super Mario Party. We only got 4 boards, only 4, and they are so small. Compare that to the older Mario Party games where there would be at least 6 board games in each entry, and much better minigames as well. Another good example is the Mario Golf entries. Let's look at Mario Golf Toadstool Tour on the GameCube and compare it to Mario Golf Super Rush on the Switch. The courses in Super Rush are so bland, not necessarily the background environment, but the holes themselves. There are so many that are undistinguishable from others, compared to Toadstool Tours, where each hole is so unique and creative and actually challenging. Then there's the unlockables. The only things to unlock in Super Rush are courses and club sets. How exciting. And you unlock these things just by playing the game. Literally, to unlock a new course, all you have to do is play 18 holes on the previous course. In Toadstool Tours, let's just say there's a lot more to unlock and do. You have the Birdie Challenge and the Ring Shot mode as extra content. And there's 4 different characters to unlock, each with its own challenge. Just to unlock Bowser Jr. alone, you need to make a birdie on each hole in the Birdie Challenge. That's 18 birdies in a row. One mess up and it's over. This was such a challenge to complete and was such an accomplishment for me when I finally completed it. And it's this amount of content and creativity that just seems to have been lost over the years, which is a real shame, especially since games cost a lot more now. At the end of the day, Nintendo is still a favorite for video game entertainment, and they still definitely produce a lot of great original games with lots of content. But I just couldn't help notice lately that a lot of new games also have a lot less content compared to earlier games in their retrospective series. And as a lifetime fan, it's sad to see, but I'm hopeful for a brighter future. What do you think? Has Nintendo really become lazy? Let us know.